Hello, mortal beings. Allow me to tell you a story about magic, monsters, and rebels, in a time when myths were real and heroes were yet to become legends. This is a tale about a band of Haitian Vodou rebels who did what no others could do: save the world from dark spirits and ignite the spark of freedom for an entire nation. But freedom will come at a cost and a curse, for our heroes will be challenged by the most powerful forces from both earthly and mystical realms. But fear not, these champions of liberty will be aided by the esteemed spirits of God called the Loa.
I am called Met Agwe.
I am Bawan Samdi.
I am the Haitian deity Wedo.
And I am Papa Legba, the guardian of the gates of the spirit world. And these are the tales of Haitian legends.
Okay, y'all, so today we're going to be talking about Haitian legends and what really went down on the spiritual side of the Haitian Revolution. So, y'all, as you can see, I didn't get much rest last night. I am off 4 hours of rest. I've been up since 6 a.m. It is 11:33 a.m. I went to bed at 3:47 a.m. So, I just said, you know what, forget it. I don't know where this surge of energy is. The universe, the energy, source, all of this stuff is intertwangling because of this cold front frost situation, and it's throwing the energetic stuff off. Or maybe there's some transitions happening. I didn't put the scarf on. I didn't even do my edges. Look at it. Look at it. It's okay though. We're going to pay attention to the video. Pay attention to the message. Don't apply too much energy to the messenger.
I am the guardian of the gates of Guinea, the mystical realm where gods reside. I am known as Papa Legba, a mighty Vodou spirit. Though the year is 1787, I have roamed the earth for over 100,000 years, unbound by time. I am the keeper of the crossroads between your world and the spiritual plane. But beware, for there are cracks along the gates of the mystical realm, allowing malevolent beings to enter your world with evil intent. Fear not, for our faithful Vodou priests and priestesses conjure the magic we bestow upon them to protect the earthly realm. Our priests are the conduit between our worlds, spiritual warriors fighting the evils of both the spirit world and men's souls. Yet, we are threatened by our old adversary, Ahriman the Wicked, who has returned to Haiti with his minions to annihilate the universe and challenge the Vodou gods. The great god has chosen one to stop Ahriman, Dutty Boukman. But will his rebellion against the oppressive colonists on the island prevent him from fulfilling his destiny?
The year is 1787, and I am Bawan Samdi, the powerful Vodou spirit and Lord of the Dead. As the head of the Gide nation, I command hundreds of Vodou death angels who carry out my every order. Thousands of years ago, I was born out of the first man's death, and since then, I have been the keeper of human souls in the afterlife. But my love for the living world is just as strong. The earthly realm fascinates me, and I cannot resist its pleasures. The food, the rum, the sexual offerings, these are the things that bring me back to your world time and time again. For you see, my children, one cannot appreciate life without understanding the inevitability of death. But it has come to my attention that a great powerful demigod named Ahriman the Wicked threatens the earthly mystical realms and existence itself. The great god has chosen a mere mortal named Dutty Boukman to challenge this powerful being. I will find out if this Dutty Boukman has the will and the strength to defeat our common enemy.
The year is 1787, and my name is Madeleine Duval. I live on the French Caribbean island of Saint-Domingue, what you now call Haiti. I am a slave plantation owner and made my wealth growing and exporting sugar and tobacco. People know me to be a cunning businesswoman and ruthless slave owner, but what people don't know is that I am not of this world and disguise myself as a human.
This is my true form. I am a demigod who was once a dark goddess named Lamashtu. Several thousands of years ago, I fought in the Great War of the Gods, alongside my master Ahriman the Wicked, but was defeated by the virtuous gods.
I was banished to your world and stripped of most of my powers to wither away in the dark corners of the earth.
I want to explain something to y'all, because I swear, when I think back to the inhumane things that happened in slavery, it really seems like these people weren't even human. Like 70% of me actually feels like they weren't. So you know how people, they get influenced by negative entities that have been attracted to, just their low vibrations, influencing you and feeding off of you and making you do things that just don't even seem human, like Jeffrey Dahmer. During slavery, they were influenced by a lot of demons, a lot of low vibration, malevolent beings that were here to upset the balance of this planet. When you think about it, what goes up must come down. So when we were up high in the ages, high in consciousness, high in Aten, the world was balanced. It was more magic happening, all types of stuff that was beautiful on this planet. Consciousness failed, and they have influence through just the low vibrations of the fall. I 100% like this person for like putting this perspective out, because it's something I've been thinking about for a long time when it comes down to European ancestry, slavery, period.
Yet my demise was not final. I quietly fortified my strength and forged alliances over centuries. I wasn't alone. There were others like me, fellow demigods banished to this realm, lurking in the shadows.
Now, we hide among your society in plain sight and unnoticed, patiently awaiting the return of our master, Ahriman, to make his move.
But there is a group that stands between us and our plans for domination. The Haitian Vodou Order, inhabitants of the island and protectors of the portal to the mystical world. My mission is to vanquish their leader, Asogwe, and persuade the French military to storm the mountains and wipe out the Vodou clan.
Only then the path will be cleared for the demigods and Ahriman to obliterate the Vodou spirits
and plunge this universe into destruction.
The year is 1787, and I am the young Napoleon Bonaparte, a man destined to be the emperor of the French Empire. My military genius will soon be unparalleled and rise above Julius Caesar and Alexander the Great. But it wasn't always that way. I was once the laughing stock of my fellow soldiers, belittled for my lack of physical prowess. Little did they know, I had a cunning mind and a ruthless spirit, a combination that would one day make me one of the most powerful leaders in history. But there is something else they don't know, a secret that gives me an edge over any foe. When I was stationed on the island of Saint-Domingue, what you now call Haiti, I stumbled upon a force unlike any other, a dark entity from the mystical realm that nearly consumed my soul. But I did not falter. I outwitted the creature and made a pact with it, a pact that would grant me ultimate power, the power to conquer nations and rule with an iron fist. Why consume one soul when you can have thousands? I asked the creature, sealing my fate as a man who would stop at nothing to achieve his ambitions. And now, as I set my sights on the French Empire and the world beyond, I do so with my dark companion by my side, ready to conquer all who stand in our way.
It is the year 1787, and my name is Abderrahim Toya. I live in the French colony of Saint-Domingue, but we call the island Haiti. I am the leader of a community forged from the spirits of brave Africans who fled the clutches of slavery and sought refuge in the mountains. I am referred to as Mother General by my people. Most of them are fierce warriors who I trained upon arrival at my camp. Decades ago, I was a formidable soldier, a proud member of the elite woman army called Agoji in the illustrious African empire of Dahomey. The Europeans called us the Amazon warriors and the Spartans of Africa because we were the most fierce soldiers and the only women army they had ever seen. But treachery struck our ranks, and a neighboring tribe betrayed me and my comrades, capturing and selling us to the French colonizers. I was ripped from my homeland and thrown into the depths of the Caribbean Saint-Domingue, a place of torment. Enslaved against my will, I endured the lash and the chains until the fire of rebellion ignited within me. I planned my escape from the plantation, luring the master of the house into a carefully laid trap. I escaped with the child of one of the enslaved women who had me promise to protect and watch over her son after her death. I trained the boy the art of combat so that he could survive this harsh world. He learned quickly and excelled. The boy grew up to be my first lieutenant, but still calls me Auntie.
Sac passe, Auntie.
His name is Jean-Jacques Dessalines. When he was young, a Vodou priestess foreshadowed his future to be a leader of a great nation and that I needed to help pave his way to greatness. And now, a new figure emerges on our shores, Dutty Boukman, a man with a vision to unite all the scattered tribes of freedom fighters on the island to rise against the iron grip of the French Empire.
This is my perspective when it came down to that time, and also this time right now. Like, y'all know how y'all saying that the government is ran by reptilians and, you know, just elites and all of these negative entities and beings. What do you think was happening back then with all of the terrible history and all of the slavery and all of the kidnapping and everything just happening? That was literally the same situation. What happened in the past is happening now. It's all happening all at once. This is why everything correlates so much. I feel like the past, the present, and future is all happening at once, and she's basically going to explain the same ideology that I have.
Time, as you know it, does not flow in a straight line from past, present to future, but rather loops around like a million figure eights in infinity, with different points of the timeline connecting with one another. The things that are happening in my time, 236 years in your past, will impact your future. Imagine the historical events that happened over 200 years ago are happening at this moment and are unraveling your world today. These intersections of time are where prophecies are born. Legends are not myths but roadmaps of things that have and will happen, but there is something strong enough to change any perilous destiny for humankind and guard the flow of time. That one thing is the power of God's angels, called the Vodou spirits, and there are only a few that can harness its magic. The Vodou clan.
So it gives you a different perspective on time. Our ancestors are literally going through what they're going through. And you know how they make movies about people going into the past, and anybody who knows that somebody is from the past, they be like, oh, you can't, don't tell me anything, don't change anything, don't do none of that because you're gonna mess up everything. And that's what's going on. The past, the present, and the future is all existing in one. And we all have our paths to go down, and we have to keep moving forward. And that's what in the past, what our ancestors is doing right now. They are moving forward because they know that everything that they're doing now is helping what's ahead. And everything I'm doing now is helping what's ahead. So that gives you a little perspective on the layers and levels of existence when it comes down to this word time. These entities and these people who rule the elites and the reptilians and all of that stuff, all of that is happening in the past and it's happening in the present. And, you know, we all have to do what we need to do in order to get the balance to come back into order. Yeah, so I just wanted to share some of those stories with y'all. And y'all just give y'all a different perspective on your hate for the skin. That's really just a mask. This is really just a vessel. It holds my being together. It holds me into this physical 3D plane. I'm more than this vessel. We are actually way more powerful than this vessel, you know. And I want y'all to know it's deeper. And all of this stuff gets real deep. But I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching this quick video with me. You know, I think I'm about to go ahead and take me a little nap. But I just wanted to get this in because, you know, I had energy and I'm interesting times right now. I'm just trying to just use the energy when it comes, even though it doesn't make sense that I'm off a certain amount of hours of sleep. I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching, and I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all day.